To integrate a new colleague in Denmark can be difficult, even if it's a Danish guy or girl. To have a new employee on board can be difficult. Having a new employee or even a team, bringing these people into the organization with another culture and another way of thinking and doing things, that's even more difficult. So what we are doing today is actually having what we are calling a global delivery manager, which is kind of the cornerstone in the entire model. So if we have the client organization of 20, 30 people in their development department, we have maybe 10 people offshore. What we start with is actually to take a team lead and maybe a system architect or like that. Having these people in the client organization on site for 2, 4, 6 weeks to learn about their domain knowledge, the business logic, whatever is needed. Also seeing the client's physical office space, and it could be manufacturing or whatever, to understand everything about the client actually. These are there together with this global delivery manager, and they will have the knowledge when they return to the offshore, nearshore facility in either the Ukraine or India. So these are the people with the knowledge to share with the team when they come back to and start developing the application actually. Our global delivery manager is, as I have said before, that is a cornerstone, a very big part of our model. If we didn't have this role, then we would only have the CVs of 10 people and 10 new mail accounts, and hand this over to a client, and they just say, or tell them, here you go, and good luck. The global delivery manager actually is the bridge between our offshore team and the client side. So he bridges that gap culturally and in the specs and everything, misunderstandings and calculations and everything. So he is actually well, he's not the single point of contact, because the client organization and the client team offshore obviously are in touch with each other without the global delivery manager. But in case of any misunderstandings, or the Danish guy at the client side can't actually reach or can't explain the Indian team lead, he may not understand it, he can use this bridge to translate, and that also works the opposite way, where the Indian may not understand what the Danish client is telling them within the business logic or technically as well. The CMMI model was first in our thoughts actually 3-4 years ago, where we could see it was difficult to manage projects, software development projects with this huge distance from Denmark to India. And we were looking at different processes to introduce to the organization, also introducing these and having these on board while we are not 500 people, but maybe 100 employees. It's easier to introduce them with a fewer people and then grow, and just having new people introduced to our processes. But the market demand wasn't demanding CMMI processes, but we could see by having these into the organization, we would the level of our quality would be much higher, and it's easier also to manage projects in the Ukraine, in India, in Denmark in the same way by using the same processes. We also reduces the risk of having ill projects by having processes already in the sales process actually. So the sales people of the sales department needs to decide, is this an interesting client? Do they want to do this strategically with us? Do they have the fundings to do the projects, and all kind of elements already in the sales process running until the maintenance part of a project. So we have different equal processes all the way, and that has made us being able to make a much better quality in the different development part and different projects which we deliver to the client today.